right, we're joined by Mr. Brad Bennett out of Spartanburg, South Carolina. Brad, thanks for joining us, man.
Absolutely,
We
thank you.
we appreciate you coming in real quick for just a little short clip here. I want to know from your perspective, what is the value of outside training, whether it be a small conference, a fool's conference, or a fool's training? Just what is the value of getting outside of your bubble from your perspective?
And that's a great question. It's as I think back on my career, the best opportunities I've been blessed with is from outside training. So immediately I think of, once we start getting educated in fire service, the reality is we're not as good as we think we are.
Oh, that's
And once you realize that, you become a better fireman. But the only way you can do that is get outside your bubble. Just learning from other people's mistakes, learning not shortcuts, but more efficient ways to do things on the fire ground. I know that we've probably made successful rescues. We've had successful fire ground operations because we've learned from people's mistakes. If we stay in our own bubble, and no matter where you work at, you think this is the only way to do it because that's the only thing we know. In my organization throughout the years, when we started sending guys out to training, we've changed so many tactics to be more efficient. H-Rock changed everything back in the day to our high-rise operations. We developed a very strong search culture from, firefighterrescuesurvey.com and all the guys that are out here pushing searches and stuff. So that's dropping the fire fatalities, making a huge impact on the fire service. We've changed hose and nozzle packages. We went from, water comes out of it. This is what we've always done. It works. We start testing all our stuff, and we're like, oh, my God, we're lucky we didn't kill somebody. But we didn't know what we didn't know. But we would have never known that if we'd not got out and got with experts and found out what other guys were doing and how do you go through this process? How do you evaluate this equipment? So it's so much more than just, going to training and hanging out at the bar, things like that. But there's value in that, the networking. If you'd asked me 10 years ago, I wouldn't be sitting here doing a podcast with you. I've been blessed with so many opportunities, and it was because I met like-minded firemen. We hung out. Some of the best conversations I've had has been, hanging out at a hotel bar or in a class, and next thing you know, you're getting shoved into teaching and things like that. And, you get in opportunities where you don't feel like you're worthy of that. But these guys keep telling you, no, you've got something to offer. You've got something to offer. But that would have never happened to me if it wasn't for outside training. And like I say, I think it's just learning from other people's mistakes. So if we can learn from those other mistakes, we have mitigated bad calls because we knew about somebody else's failure. So we potentially saved lives in our district just because they identified their shortcomings in their district. And we paid attention, we learned, we took it back, we trained, and we were successful. So I think at the end of the day, that's the biggest benefit of it.
Yeah, excellent. So, Brad, I appreciate you joining us.
Yeah.
I know you, just like Todd,
Yeah.
are also got to go start
Got a
humping
long day
hose and
I'm
start
excited.
start doing some stuff.
Yep.
I will not be out there
Yep.
with y'all. I'm going to take the easy route in the AC with
Hey.
the Stone Brothers.
With the Stone Brothers, you can't pass that up.
No, you can't pass on the Stone Brothers. But Brad, I appreciate you coming
Thank you
in
so
and
much.
just sharing your thoughts with
Yeah.
me. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, Chris.
No problem.